The Day of German Unity is the National Day of Germany, celebrated on October 3 as a public holiday. It commemorates the anniversary of German reunification in 1990, when the goal of a united Germany that originated in the middle of the 19th century, was fulfilled again. Therefore, the name addresses neither the reunion nor the union, but the unity of Germany. The Day of German Unity on October 3 has been the German national holiday since 1990, when the reunification was formally completed. It is a legal holiday for the Federal Republic of Germany. An alternative choice to commemorate the reunification could have been the day the Berlin Wall came down, November 9, 1989, which coincided with the anniversary of the proclamation of the German Republic in 1918, and the defeat of Hitler's first coup in 1923. However, November 9 was also the anniversary of the first large-scale Nazi-led pogroms against Jews in 1938, so the day was considered inappropriate as a national holiday. Therefore, October 3, 1990, the day of the formal reunification, was chosen instead and replaced the Day of German Unity on June 17, the national holiday of the Federal Republic of Germany from 1954. Imperial Germany, before 1871, in the area where the single state of Germany now exists, different kingdoms and principalities existed. After the unification of Germany, and the founding of the Empire 1871, there was still no common national holiday. The said Tag was, however, celebrated every year on September 2, recalling the decisive victory in the Franco-Prussian War on September 2, 1870. After the founding of the Empire in 1871, there were calls for a national holiday, and there were 3 suggestions. No decision was made. Until 1873, the said Tag was moved to January 18 or the day of the Frankfurt Treaty. The said Tag would soon also be celebrated at the universities and in many German cities. It never occurred to them to think about Empire Parade, or Emperor's Birthday. Some culture ministers of the states, especially in Prussia, decided that the said Tag would be an official festival in schools. Upon many suggestions, the date of the Emperor's proclamation on January 18 would be established as Day of Remembrance. Emperor Wilhelm I declined this. This was also the day of the first Prussian coronation of the king, which should not fall into the shadow of a united German holiday. Weimar Republic, on July 31, 1919, the Weimar Constitution would be accepted in its form by the Weimar National Congress. In memorial of this hour of birth of democracy, the 11th August was created as Constitution Day, because the President of the Empire, Friedrich Ebert, signed the Constitution on this day. National Socialism. Shortly after the Nazis took power in 1933, May Day was established as a national holiday in the German Reich. It was already celebrated as a day of the labor movement since 1890, and also was part of the tradition for the May dance commemorating the Walpurgis Night. Immediately after the establishment of the holiday in 1933, the Nazis banned trade unions on May 2, 1933 and occupied their buildings as offices for the Nazi movement. On March 1, 1939, Hitler declared November 9 as the Memorial Day for the movement as the national holiday. Federal Republic of Germany, from 1954 to 1990, June 17 was an official holiday in the Federal Republic of Germany to commemorate the uprising of 1953 in East Germany, even with the name Day of the German Unity. Since 1963, it was proclaimed by the President of the Federal Republic as National Day of Memorial of the German People. Therefore, in the year 1990, the Day of German Unity was celebrated twice. German Democratic Republic, in East Germany, the founding day in 1949 would be celebrated on October 7 as Day of the Republic, until the 40th anniversary in 1989. Decision for GDR's unity with the Federal Republic. The motive for setting the date of October 3 as the possible Day of Unity was decided by the Volkskammer on the impending economical and political collapse of the GDR. The Helsinki Conference was set for October 2, at which the foreign ministers would be informed of the results of the 2+4 talks. At the beginning of July, the governments of both German states decided on the schedule. Elections in the GDR would be held on October 14, and a common election for the entire country on December 2. The decision on the date was finally made on August 22 by the GDR's Minister-President, Lothar de Maizière, at a special session of the Volkskammer, which began at 9 p.m. After a heated debate, the president of the Volkskammer, Sabine Bergmann-Pohl, announced the results at 2:30 a.m. on August 23. The Volkskammer decides on the accession of the GDR to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Germany according to Article 23 of the Basic Laws effective as of October 3, 1990. In the matter NR 201 there have been 363 votes. There were no invalid votes. 294 deputies have voted yes. 62 deputies have voted no, and 7 people abstained. This is a historic event. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we have not made an easy decision, but today we have acted within our responsibilities of the voting rights of the citizens of the GDR. I thank everybody that this result was made possible by a consensus across party lines. Gregor Gysi, chairman of the SEDPDS, was visibly moved and made a personal statement, Madame President. The Parliament has no more no less decided on the downfall of the German Democratic Republic as of October 3, 1990. Attempt to change the date of national holiday. On November 3, 2004, the Federal Chancellor, Gerhard Schröder paragraph der, suggested that the Day of the German Unity be celebrated on a Sunday, for economic reasons. Instead of October 3, the national reunification should be celebrated on the first Sunday of October. This suggestion received a lot of criticism from many sides, amongst them from Federal President Horst Karl paragraph Lehr as well as the President of the Bundestag, Wolfgang Thiers. The demand worried a part of the population because of discontent for an increased working hours would be seen as a provocation and devaluing the national holiday. In addition, fixing the Unity Day on the first Sunday of October would have meant that it would sometimes fall on October 7, which happens to have been the National Day of East Germany. This date would thus have been seen as commemorating the division of Germany rather than the reunification. The idea was dropped after a short but angry debate. Celebrations. The Day of German Unity is celebrated each year with a ceremonial act and a citizens' festival. The celebrations are hosted habitually in the state capital of the German state presiding over the Bundesrat in the respective year. After Bonn in 2011, Frankfurt am Main is going to be the second non-state capital to host the celebrations in 2015. In addition, various celebrations are held in the federal capital Berlin, mainly based on the Stroll Day 17 June and around the Brandenburg Gate. State capitals and also other cities often have additional festivities. Furthermore, the Oktoberfest beer festival in Munich, which traditionally runs until the first Sunday in October, now runs until October 3, if the Sunday in question falls on the first or second day of October. The celebrations in the host city always includes a festival and fireworks show. Zipfelbund, Campus Communities. At the 1999 Day of German Unity celebration in Wiesbaden the Zipfelbund was formalized. The Zipfelbund are the 4 communities at the cardinal compass points of Germany, North Euro list on the island of Sylt, West Euro Selfkant, South Euro Obersthof and East Euro Gar paragraph RLITZ. Together, they always participate in the respective annual celebration to represent the modern borders of Germany. See also, Uprising of 1953 in East Germany. References. External links. Tag der Deutschen 2014 Niederse Currency Tag der Deutschen 2011 Bonn, Chronik der Mauer der 1990, Video, Volkskammer Beschluss August 23, 1990 Zum Beitritt der DDR zur Bundesrepublik Deutsches Rundfunkarchiv 1989, German Embassy Publication, in Focus, German Unity Day.